I want to tell Canadians to do not lose hope. I came here to Ottawa. I was delivering hope, and I'm going to go back with freedom. No, we are not leaving. And by the way, I'm going to be the very last truck leaving Ottawa, the very last one. And I mean it.
You surrendering peacefully to the police, and then the next we see you're being kneed in the ribs.
They was beating up everywhere, so I was expecting they're going to beat me up. But not exactly like this. I didn't know what consequences am I going to have because of that. I certainly knew I'm going to be beaten up because I saw ladies walking back from the police line with all blood in their faces and stuff. So they didn't, they beat everybody. I couldn't cross the border no more because of the vaccines and the lockdowns, then this and that. And I said, that's it, we got to do something. So when I heard about the trucker convoy, I was happy, like finally I can do something. But I wasn't sure how many people we are in this movement. I was thinking we are just a few, and I feel like, I don't know, like pretty much alone, okay? But when I start driving my truck from Windsor to Ottawa, and I was on the 401, and I saw the first overpass with like 300-400 people, I said, holy moly, that's nice, man. I feel like I'm not alone. That was, I don't know, I cannot describe that feeling. Me driving to Ottawa, man, holy moly, I'm a man, okay? Men's, I don't know, they said, okay, men are crying too sometimes, but the amount of crying I did until Ottawa, man, you couldn't believe it.
It wasn't veterans who got together in protest against the government. It wasn't, you know, doctors or any of the other people. It was the truckers who gave a swift and strong uppercut to the government to let them know that what they were doing wasn't okay. So Shaba, thank you for your service to our country and all the truckers out there, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here right now. So thank you very much.
I feel a little bit awkward when people are doing stuff like this, because you should know, I prefer to give than to receive. You know, whatever I did in Ottawa, people still calling me like a hero and stuff like that, and no, it doesn't sound right, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because I was sitting pretty much in a kind of warm truck, because I have to have my windows down to talk with the people constantly, so it was cold in the truck, okay? But those people, me personally, if I had to walk, probably I couldn't last like more than half an hour. And there was the people over there walking since morning till night in that cold, so, and supporting us. So if I have to point my finger to a hero, those people, they was fucking heroes. You gotta cut this out, man.
You shared with me earlier that you're used to driving in your truck, solitary, for sometimes 2 days at a time. And now here we are in this event. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody's coming to give you love, give you hugs. And how does that make you feel?
I can't describe it. There's almost the same feeling what I have on February 17 in Ottawa, after my buddies decide to just leave the convoy, go home, and I end up pretty much alone in that intersection in the front of that fancy, expensive hotel, Le Chateau or whatever his name. So I was over there alone, and police decide to move in, and they was thinking they were gonna be able to push me out or whatever, but because of you guys, police didn't succeed. Because that night, like 400 or 500 people came to rescue me, okay? Just before that happened, I got my family over there, and I had to walk my two girls back to the hotel for a safety. And I was getting a phone call. As soon as I get in the hotel, one of my buddy just left, who promised he's gonna stay with me, and he just suddenly he decided to leave. And they told me, you got to come back because they want to arrest you. So I kissed my family goodbye. We have a big group hug and stuff. And so I walked back that 1 kilometer to my truck. By the time I get over there close, I see a tremendous amount of people who, in that time of the night, they wasn't supposed to be there. They were supposed to be everybody in this truck or in his hotel. Anyway, these guys, they was over there blocking 3 intersections, holding each other's arm, singing "Oh Canada," yelling freedom. People, they was protecting my truck with their body, okay? Basically with their body. Police was all over the place. So I stand up close to my truck and I was watching what's going on. Because they told me I gotta move my truck up on the hill. So to be with the rest of the truckers. But because I have so many police in the front, I couldn't make any move because I didn't want to put them in danger, like to say, oh, I was in the front of your moving truck and now they can charge me with something, with assault or whatever they're going to come up. So I was waiting there patiently until the police cleared out the area around my truck. I sneak into my truck and I start moving, you know. But the presence of all those people over there, you know, at one point I get stuck. I couldn't move. So they came together, man. They pushed my truck up on the hill, okay? So after all these and all those thousands of promises I made to all those people, so how people, they think I can just leave my spot. I told my wife I wouldn't move that spot even if they was shooting with live ammunition to us. I swear, okay? Because I don't know. If you promise something to so many people and you just break your promise, I don't know how people manage to look at themselves in the mirror. And the whole criminal charges, what I get after that, it's kind of ridiculous because I did nothing wrong. I just stand up for what I believe. That convoy was ended for so many people, but for me, it's not. For me, it's still going on.
What can you tell me about this event, Maria?
This event is for Chubba VZ. Got beat up, ribs broken, arm, back broken by the police. They said that he was resisting arrest. He wasn't. There's photos, there's videos to prove it. And his court case is September 11th, so we're here to raise funds for his legal fees. So for anybody who couldn't make this event, you can still support by going to his Give, Send, Go.
And we're going to flash that on the screen right now for everybody at home. What is the penalty that you're facing here with this trial?
Last year in August, they called me and they offered me a plea deal to accept the fact I was guilty and to take like 30 days of jail. And I said, no, fuck them. I'm not going to do that. As long as I get support. I'm a good person. I'm a good guy. Okay? So I don't think it's fair for what I did to have my life ruined, you know? If you ask me if I will do that all over again, yes, I will do that. Okay, I will do that because it was something beautiful, you know. I got messages like even today, a lady walked to me and she told me, "Chaba, do you know you saved my life?" She said she was ready to turn the lights off or whatever expression I might use. You guys know what I mean. But before what you guys did, before what I said, some of them, but you know, I get a few messages like this. Some people, they said I was ready to kill myself, and because of you guys, I'm here today. That's yeah, that's something that keeps you going, you know.
It's a really powerful affirmation.
I don't know. I just had the courage to stay until the end.